everyone, this is just a really quick video. A lot of people on Facebook have requested a pastelling tutorial. I film all my videos on my iPhone, so that's really quite difficult to do unless I've got someone to video it for me, and I haven't really got anyone to do that because I work from home and I'm home alone all day, so I'll just do the best I can right now. I'll just run you through what materials are used for basic pastelling. I have this set of soft earth tone pastels made by Inscribe. I got these from my college actually. They were like just some random ones I found in the back of the shop and only paid about £4 for them. As you can see, you've got your blacks, selections of browns up through sort of creamy colours. These ones are really nice for palominos and duns. And I also have another set, which I haven't got them to hand right now, but they're a colourful set with like all the blues and greens in it, not just earth tones. And I sometimes add like the blues and red tones into blacks or really dark bay horses to give them a nice undertone. Sorry, my sister's making noise in the background. So it doesn't really matter what kind of pastels you use, as long as they are chalk pastels, not oil pastels, because you can't obviously make those into a dust. Here's some pastel dust that I've made up earlier that I've been using on my resin that I've been painting today. Basically, what you do to make pastel dust is you see the stick here. You can see where it's been shaved off. I have a scalpel here with a number 11 blade, and you basically scrape it like that till you get a dust. And this colour is a mixture of this brown and the kind of reddy lighter brown there. And that's basically, you just make piles of dust and mix it until you've got the right colour. As you can see, I'm painting a bay to Beano horse. And then it comes on to brushes. Now brushes, you get through so many brushes when using pastels, so there's no point buying expensive ones. This black set actually I've had for 3 or 4 years. I've had them since like GCSE art. That was like years ago for me, because I'm 18 now. But I can't remember what make are they. It just says major brushes and then the size. I don't know, they're nothing special, but this one I've cut the end off of it, and it's like kind of a stippling brush, and that picks up a lot of pigment, and I find that really good to scrub colour into areas and like block in lots of areas of shading. Then I have a smaller one for finer shading, and this fairly big one, which is good for sort of just like all over dusting and getting excess off, or just doing like full coverage if you're starting with a completely blank model. This brush is, it's a System 3 De La Rowney brush. It's a 000, but I don't know if you can see properly. Let's focus it. No, it's not going to focus, but basically it's a tiny paintbrush with the end cut off, so it's really short, stipply brush, and that's what I used to do my dapples. I would dip it in the pastel like that, and I haven't got a horse on hand to do this, but I basically draw circles, go round and round like that, onto the model, and that's how I create my dapples. And then I would go over with something like this brush, or maybe the bigger one, and dust off all the excess and to blend the dapples. Like you can see here, she's had an airbrushed base coat, hence all this overspray here, but that's alright, that will be blocked in with white acrylic later on. But you can kind of see, it's really not focusing, iPhone's not very good at this. There you go, you can see where I've started to add, just blocking in areas of shading, just briefly. Let me turn her around. I'll try and scrub some in just to show you guys how I do it. Basically, I'm using this stippling brush. I think it's a size, it's a size 4 brush with the end cut off. You just need to dip it in your pastels and give it a tap so you've got the right amount on there. And I basically just go, you basically just scrub it in like that. I'm sort of doing this without holding the horse still or using both hands or anything. And you see all the excess around it. I don't want to just get that brush and brush it off. You can't see much difference actually there. But when you seal it, when you seal the pastels in, hang on, let me get the sealer. Once you've obviously gone over all the areas you want to with pastel, you seal it, and I use this crystal clear in matte, made by Rust-Oleum. It's about £10 a can. I get it from B&Q, Halfords, Homebase, all the big stores like that. I don't know where you can get it in the US. I don't know if they do it in the US, so I'm sorry for any Americans watching this. But then I seal it, like the other half of her has already been sealed, because I've already done that. And you seal the pastel in, and that will go a bit darker. So when you're mixing up your pastel dust, make sure it's a shade too light, because once it's on the horse and it's been sealed, it will go a little bit darker. Like with black, if I'm doing black areas of horses, I never use like black straight from the stick. I always mix it with a bit brown first because it goes really, really dark. And that's basically how you pastel. You just scrub it in like that. I'll try and get a better tutorial filmed sometime, but that's just like the basics of pasteling and what kind of equipment you need to use. So yeah, if there's any more videos you guys would like to see, comment in the down bar with everything you'd like to see, and I can see if I can get some videos filmed for you. Until next time.